Oh boy. What's the most difficult thing about being a coach? Oh goodness. I'm sure my answer to this question might be different than other people answering this question. Some might say that their difficulties, getting clients, or their difficulty is staying organized, or their difficulties like something business or system related. I don't think that that's necessarily my difficulty, not at this point in my career, I guess you could say. Have been coaching for probably about 16 years. Once at the end of this year, my 16th year. It's all that I've ever done, pretty well established. So those things aren't necessarily the main difficulty. I think the difficulty is still trying to fine tune client communications, and which I feel that I do well at drawing boundaries, effectively communicating things in a evolving landscape. Like the scope of coaching is a lot different than it was 10 years ago. There's a lot more psyche that's involved. There's not necessarily more psyche that's involved. It's just more talked about. It's almost expected to some extent that a coach is going to address those things, right? So I think that the most difficult part is that coaching in and of itself, especially when you have a full client load and you're busy, is that it's just very, very mentally and emotionally demanding. Anyone that's pretty deep into this, that's done it for a long time, would tell you that it can be pretty soul crushing at times, because you're dealing with body image, you're dealing with emotions, you're dealing with all of these things that you might deal with in any type of consulting job, potentially. Even if you were an accountant or financial advisor, or really, I mean, really any kind of consultant job, right? But you're adding layers into this with body image and a lot of type A personalities and neuroticism and all these things. And so it can be very, very soul crushing. It can just be trying to reason with people on a regular basis. It can really take it out of you. And there's a lot of people that don't last in the coaching space. They just can't make it, man. It just crushes them mentally. And I can understand why. That's kind of vague. It's not really like one tangible thing, but the listeners that know what I'm saying will probably relate.